Your strategy is there's 5 fundamentals. Okay. All begins with your focus. I say, if you don't really have a clear vision of what it is that you want to do and that you want to create, real estate or in business, I would say don't even start. Like that is step one. And it doesn't mean that you have to have, a lot of people get hung up, like think they have to have this goal or this vision or this focus to carry them through for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years till their death. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's like from where you're at right now and what do you want? Like, what is that vision? What is that focus? I had one crystal clear focus when I got into real estate, and it was not about making money. What was my focus? Who wants to guess? Nope, was not my kids. I wanted to quit my job. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to quit my job, period. And if I could quit my job, I was going to be feel like the wealthiest man alive. This is why I get really passionate a lot of times when I talk about real estate, because it's not about money. It's because it helped me break free. Got into real estate to also make money, but it was for that. It was for the freedom that I wanted. So that has always been my focus is the freedom, being able to pursue and do what I want to do. So start with a clear focus. The most important thing is something that is really like resonates with you and something that's going to compel you to take a lot of action and deal with the problems that arise, because there's problems that arise in this. If you don't want to deal with problems, like, don't start a business. There's stuff like all the time I'm dealing with, and sometimes you just got to chuckle. So 70-80% of people in the world create wealth through real estate. So I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So after we get that focus, we need to know how to find deals. Okay, we need to know how to consistently find good deals through our marketing efforts or the marketing efforts of others. And we need to know how to analyze those deals as well in terms of what are they going to be worth, what should offer, what are our repairs. That's a fundamental. Next part is fund. How are we going to fund those deals? In the beginning, I funded everything with hard money. That was everything in year 1. Year 2, I still use hard money, but I utilized some partnerships also. I had to bring some partners in, so I couldn't tap into my credit cards or credit anymore like I did year 1. And then I learned about private money. So since then, we've raised, I don't know how many tens of millions of dollars in private money. So that's been our strategy ever since. And that's what I focus on, teaching people that I coach on how to raise money and raise it the right way. And then after you fund a deal, what do you got to do? You got to fix it. So you build your team of contractors, build that side of things up. Lastly, we use the word flip. What I really mean this in my training with these 5 fundamentals is focus, find, fund, fix, flip. You're flipping that asset, right? You're flipping that asset from what was previously when you bought it, distressed, dilapidated, vacant, all that kind of, you're flipping it to what is helping you define your freedom. So we call it the freedom flex, right? So you're flipping that asset to either, it could be you're flipping it to a rental, to an Airbnb, to a pad split, what an owner finance note, but you are doing these 5 fundamentals to execute your freedom. That's the most important thing. Sometimes it's just flipping it, make a bunch of cash. I get that. Like that's one of our strategies, but we're keeping that goal of what is the end in mind. All right. Say a lot of my coaching events, information without implementation is worthless. Action steps I give y'all today: take action on some of the things that you learned today.